Great start. Good
Yeah.
morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Oscar?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Paul?
I'm good, thanks. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Okay. Hello, my name is Oscar. I am a teacher at the Via Baracca School in Florence. I am from South England. I'm from a town called Hastings.
Lovely.
And yourself, Paul?
Oh, yes. My name is Paul, and I'm from Ireland. I'm from a city called Cork. And like Oscar, we both live in Florence and we work in the same school. So, guys, welcome to the lesson. So, Oscar, fears. Tell us, do you have any fears?
I'm not telling you that.
Oh, come on.
It's information that could be used against me.
Hmm.
No, my fears. I would say generally I'm not that fearful. I don't have too many fears.
Wonderful.
The fear of being left out.
Ah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
This is my biggest fear, being trapped inside.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's like Black Mirror. Yay, it's a reality. Um, are there different ways of expressing fear, Oscar?
Absolutely, yeah. We have so many adjectives in
Mm,
English, so many expressions, idioms, and sayings, phrasal verbs. So
mm,
it's always more than one way to say something.
mm-hmm. Can you tell us maybe an example?
For example, I'm
Yeah,
afraid. I'm
yeah,
afraid
I'm afraid. And what is the preposition, my friend?
of.
I'm afraid of. Okay, very good. I'm afraid of. Thank you. Hey, we have two students, Oscar. Look.
Hello, Giovanni. Hello, Alexia.
Ciao.
Where are you from, Giovanni? I'll write down their names. I'm in a points-giving mood today. There's going to be points.
Yay. For some
Very good.
reason, Oscar, I can't really comment. It just said something, having trouble, blah, blah, blah. So if
Oh,
it's
okay.
okay for you to write the comments today, apology.
Sure, no
Thank you
problem.
so much.
But I have lived in Milano since 1989. Okay, very good. Remember, Giovanni, capital I
Mm-hmm.
for the subject pronoun.
And
I
Milano
have.
or Milan? I wonder.
Well, somebody told me that people outside of Milano call it Milano, but people in Milano call it Milan.
Oh, okay. It's
Someone
not
told
just
me
a
that.
direct translation, no?
I'm not sure.
That's
It's
something that
interesting.
is interesting. And
Hmm.
I'm from Reggio. Oscar, where's Reggio? Geography. I
Reggio
did a geography.
Emilia is like the region that has Bologna in it, so it's quite
Ah,
close to
okay.
here. I
Ah, okay. So
think I'm going to have to Google that. It's going to be really embarrassing if I'm wrong.
is that true, Alexia? Is it more north or south? Is it near to Tuscany? I
Oh
did a
no.
lesson yesterday on
Yeah.
geography and I was a disaster. So help me. Okay, we have
Yeah, my geography is
Ricardo.
pretty bad. Oh no, this is a town near Parma, sort of near Bologna, but it's not the region then.
Oh,
Interesting.
cool.
It looks nice though.
Yeah, it
Right,
does
so
indeed.
geography. Hello, Ricardo. Thank you for joining us. Hello,
Okay, so
Carlos.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Hey, yay. Oh, Carlos from Murcia. Ooh, interesting. I was in Murcia before. There's a lot of jokes. People make a lot of jokes about the city of Murcia. It's kind of funny. A lot of memes.
Paul, your screen, your slide screen, has gone completely
Oh,
wrong.
wonderful.
Do you want me to host it?
I think that would be a better idea, Oscar.
Let's do
I
that
think that
then.
would be better.
Okay,
Apologies.
no
Can you
worries.
see it now?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see. Thank
Good.
God.
Do you want to read it?
This is why we have two teachers, guys, because my technology skills are terrible. Okay, so thank God, Oscar. So in this focus activity, saying what you are afraid of, new vocabulary on fears, telling stories in the past, when and while.
Beautiful.
Oscar,
Thank you, Paul.
when
Yeah.
and while. That's a kind of there's a bit of a grammar rule there, isn't there? With past simple and past continuous.
Yeah, absolutely. We use when to introduce the past simple and while to introduce the past continuous.
That's true.
While I was walking, I da da da, or when I ate dinner, da da da. Very good.
That's great. Thanks.
Okay, what are different ways to say I'm afraid? Should we ask, see if they know this? I'll type it
Yeah, I
up.
think so. I think, guys, can you please respond to what are different ways of saying I'm afraid of? Okay, so that's one example. If you can think of other adjectives and of, I think, prepositions as well. Yes,
Okay, I missed what are different ways to say it, but I think we can get away with it there.
absolutely.
Lovely. Oh, Carlos, right in. You are the first points for you. Well
Excellent.
done, Carlos. Straight in there.
Yay. Go Murcia. 1 point. Okay, come on. Competition, guys.
So, afraid then. What else are you afraid of, Paul?
I'm afraid of fish. I'm terrified. Oops,
You're
I said
terrified
that
of
earlier.
fish. Do you mean you're
Yes.
terrified of sharks?
No fish, actual fish.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's a bit of a phobia. And you?
Well, hang on. So, do you eat fish?
No. But
No.
when I see fish, I get very nervous. Not really a big
Mm,
fan. So I'm
mm.
terrified.
And you used to go fishing with your dad?
I did. I think we
And
mentioned this before. Yeah,
yeah.
basically, it just comes from the smell, the just the feeling.
But
I'm
it's not
not a
like it's
fan.
not like a reaction of disgust. It's a reaction of fear.
Yeah, I know that fish in general to eat is probably brilliant and it's really healthy for you. I mean, I have tasted tuna before and it was okay, but yeah, it's a big
Okay,
fear.
fine. No worries. All right, guys. So we've got some here. I'm scared of.
Hmm.
I'm frightened of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrified of.
Okay.
I'm scared to death of.
Wow.
I get goosebumps when.
I like that phrase.
Hmm.
Goosebumps. So guys, basically, when something really
Oh, we've got
affects
some
you.
here. Giovanni, very good. I'm afraid of closed ambient.
Ambient
Okay.
spaces, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. I think he's translating environment, closed environment there. Very good. But definitely points, Giovanni. Very good.
Yay, go Giovanni. Well done.
I'm worried. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We can say I'm worried. Good stuff, Ricardo. Points for you. Alexia, I'm afraid of lizards. Really, I love lizards. I think they're really cool.
They're good because they kill mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, we
Is
like
that
that.
correct? Yeah, especially in the summer.
Okay, so I'm afraid of closed spaces.
Are you
Okay,
afraid of?
Giovanni. So
Oh,
this is
sorry,
how we type it, okay? I'm afraid of closed spaces.
Oscar. Are you afraid of any insects?
Um, Not particularly.
Okay,
No. You?
I think a lot of insects, probably bees and wasps, and also cockroaches. They're quite terrifying.
But are they terrifying or are they just disgusting? Like, I don't know.
I suppose terrifying and disgusting. I mean, I'm just a bit of a chicken in general.
So
So
things that people find disgusting, you also might find terrifying. Like it's
yes,
kind of a cross thing. Okay, interesting.
yes.
Okay. Are you a neat freak?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Just a guess. Okay. Do you want to read this headline?
Yeah, it says, what 10 fears are the most common fears?
Hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. So we have snakes, spiders, heights, ghosts, the dark,
Yeah.
thunder and lightning, confined spaces, yeah, as we said earlier, needles, dogs, and flying.
Yeah.
Is the name of heights, Oscar, vertigo? Like, is that the name of a phobia? I think.
Absolutely. Yep. So fear of heights equals vertigo.
Thanks.
Fear of closed spaces or closed. What about vertigo? How are you with heights, Paul?
It's another fear. I get nervous. I've no problem hiking, but it's probably better not to go hiking with me because I could potentially destroy the trip with my friends because I just don't want to climb. So,
Really?
what about you, Oscar?
I'm pretty good with heights. I think one time when I was abseiling, you know, when you go down a rope,
Mm.
I did get like a little panic reaction, and I thought if I let go, I'm going to die. So I went down about 1 inch at a time, gripping it. It was very slow going. Maripa,
Hello.
Maripa, hello. Sorry, I hope the pronunciation's okay. Thank you for joining us. Okay, guys, so we've got lots of different fears here. Now it's time for you to tell us, what are you afraid of?
And try and use the phrases, guys. I'm scared to death of. I get goosebumps when. That would be great if you can use the target language as well. Not just I'm afraid of, because I think that's pretty easy. So I'm scared to death of, exactly as Oscar is saying.
I get goosebumps. What are goosebumps, Paul?
As far as I know, and you can correct me on this one, Oscar, it's when you see something, and like the hairs go up, like the hair on your arm, for example. It's like your body reacts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So your hairs go up and you get those tiny little bumps in your skin, on your skin. You can see them. But interestingly, you sometimes get this reaction to something different. Like sometimes you might feel a really nice breeze and you get goosebumps. Or if it's really cold, you get goosebumps.
That is correct.
So it's quite interesting. Okay, right. Giovanni, Alexia, Ricardo, Carlos, Maripa, please tell us, what are you afraid of? Okay, so we've had Giovanni said closed spaces. Ricardo said, oh, he did said, I'm worried. Ricardo, what are you afraid of? Alexia's afraid of lizards. Okay.
Ooh, good, Alexia.
Perfect. Really good sentence. Yeah, definitely points there. You are
But
in the lead.
just a little correction. I'm scared to death of snakes. Okay, no preposition to. That's it. Okay, so I'm scared to death of snakes. Well done, Alexia. Excellent.
Very good.
Good, guys. Nice interaction on a Wednesday morning. I can see you're all dedicated. I'm very impressed.
Okay. Afraid of snakes when I walk in the mountain. So I am afraid of snakes when I walk in the mountain. In the mountain, Paul?
When I walk, well, it depends. You know, you can walk on a mountain because it's a surface, or when you go up the mountain. And I would use a different verb when I go up or when I climb the mountain. Okay, preposition go up the mountain.
If you're talking in general, then you can say, I am afraid of snakes when I walk in the mountains, plural, because it's in general.
Okay, cool. And mountain is spelled Mountains.
Yeah. I'm terrified of noises at night. Okay. Thank you, Carlos, for letting us know. Yeah, that can be a bit spooky.
What noises, though? I mean, you're going to hear noises at night depending on where you're living, right?
True. I think we can assume that he doesn't know what the noise is, right? If he heard a dog barking, he's probably not afraid of it. But yeah, it's a good question. Carlos, can you tell us what noises?
What are these noises? I mean, that's something that's interesting.
Can you describe them? Yeah. But definitely points there, Carlos. Well done.
Oh, no.
Giovanni, I'm also afraid of turbulence on the airplane. Fantastic sentence. Very good. Yeah.
Is that how you spell
Turbulence.
turbulence? Oh.
It's not. It's with it. It's like this. It's with a U, but it was pretty close.
So turbulence, Turbulence, as Oscar said. Oscar's on fire today with his typing.
But definitely points there, Giovanni. Good stuff. What about you, Paul? How do you feel about turbulence?
Fine, actually. I don't know why. Just because I like to travel a lot, and I don't really feel nervous. Welcome, Enza, to the lesson. Tell us
Yes.
what
Hello,
you're afraid
Enza.
of. Join the party. Yay! Woo woo! Yay!
Okay, fair enough. Carlos says unknown noises. Exactly. Yes, he doesn't know what they are. Very good. Fantastic, guys. Really good stuff there. So snakes, spiders, heights, ghosts. What about ghosts? I'm going to ask the audience here. Are
Do you
you
believe in
afraid
them?
of ghosts? Yes. Do you believe in them? Good question. Some people believe in ghosts but think they are very friendly. Some people believe in them but they are not afraid of them. Enza, I am terrified of zombies. Well, it's very topical, but very good.
Don't watch the Michael Jackson song Thriller. I think they're.
No, fantastic sentence, Enza. Very good. Thank you for commenting. Are you afraid of ghosts, Paul?
They're not really something. I'm afraid of so many things that I'm not really. I'm not. I would say, I'm not bothered. I'm not.
There are so many real things that you are afraid of.
Exactly.
You
It's
just
not.
don't have time to make up
Yeah,
for
I
it or
don't have. I
something.
don't have time to process. To be honest, I'm not bothered.
That's funny. Okay. Let's see. So, what about the dark? Thunder and lightning, confined spaces, needles. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely. Do you think that? Do you think that's an irrational or irrational fear, Oscar? Needles.
Oh, wow. What a good question. I think it is an irrational fear in some way because, they're not actually a danger,
Yeah.
but instinctually, your monkey brain is like, oh my God, what is this? It's like a knife going into me. It's horrible. And let's be honest, it also doesn't feel amazing. So I think it's both reasonable and unreasonable. It's a
It's the
really good
fear.
question.
It's the fear. It's the fear. It's the fear. And also, I think another fear that people have is of clowns. CLOWNS. There's an actual phobia called coulrophobia. It's one of the things that exists. Clowns are another thing that people are afraid of. Yes, I'm
Good.
terrified of.
Okay, Giovanni. So great sentence. No, I'm not afraid of. We need the
Of what?
object. In that first
Yeah.
clause of the sentence, the object. I'm not afraid of pizza. No, I'm not afraid of ghosts because I don't believe in ghosts. Fantastic. Definitely points there, Giovanni.
Bravo. Bravo.
Well done.
Oscar on fire today with your explanation.
Yeah.
First clause. Oh, I'm so impressed.
Alexia, thank you, Paul. Alexia, yes, I'm terrified of ghosts and I don't watch horror movie. Okay, remember, Alexia, when we're in English, when we're talking in general, then we use plural.
Yeah.
I walk in the mountains. I don't watch horror movies. We make it plural. Okay, but fantastic sentence and definitely points there.
Just to kind of put an extra grammar point in, if it's uncountable, we leave it as singular. Like, for example, I love drinking green tea. Tea is uncountable, so it doesn't have the S.
Thanks. Yeah, good point, Paul. Yeah. Are you afraid of needles? What do we do? Clowns. Okay, let's ask that one. Guys, Giovanni, Alexia, Ricardo, Carlos, Maropa, Enza, anyone else watching? I have a question for you. Are you afraid of clowns? Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you for joining.
We have such a nice variety today. We have, like, I don't know what nationalities, but we have people from Leon, we have people from Murcia, we have people from Milan, and I can't remember the other towns. Oscar, I hope you're going to be good at remembering the points. system.
Yes. I don't worry. I'm doing it by names, not cities.
Oh
Okay, guys. Are you afraid of clowns? Paul, are you afraid of clowns?
no, I'm not. I'm quite fine.
Cool.
Um, clowns for me are not really intimidating, as far as I know.
Okay.
What about you?
Carlos, if clown is Pennywise, yes. Okay, very good. So, capital I, because it's the start of the sentence. If the article, if the clown is Pennywise, capital P, because it's a proper noun, it's a name.
What is Pennywise, or who is Pennywise? Is it a type of clown or something?
If the clown is Pennywise, then yes. Pennywise is the clown from Stephen King's It.
Ah, okay. And what about Chucky? Is that a clown as well, or is that like a little doll or something? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Chucky is a little doll
Yeah.
that kills. Yeah, I don't really like this. Giovanni, no, I'm not. I like clown very much. Okay, good.
I'm
Remember,
glad,
because
Giovanni.
it's in general, clowns,
Yeah.
plural. I like clowns very
A lot.
much.
A
A
lot, I
lot.
would say.
Yeah. I like clowns. Or maybe just I really like clowns.
Yeah, those quantifiers kind of confuse me sometimes. You could say with very much, maybe in a negative sentence, Oscar. Like, I don't well, I would use
Mm,
really just for emphasis. I
mm,
don't really like
yeah.
Lawrence.
Carlos,
Is
to
the
give
clown
you
is a joker.
points. Well done.
Yes, that's true.
Alexia, very good. Giovanni, I'll give you another one there. No, I'm not afraid of clowns. Perfect, Alexia. Very good. Great sentence. No, I'm not, but I don't like clowns. Enza, great sentence. Very good. The clown is a joker.
Mm,
Yeah, I suppose. Capital T, start the sentence, capital letter.
true, true.
No, I love clowns. Okay, good. So
I
quite a mixed range there,
Yeah,
but
amazing how we're
people are
just been
pretty good.
talking about clouds, we've been talking about clouds for like the last 5 minutes. Wow, good guys.
Okay, good. All right. Which ones are you most terrified of? Which ones are you least frightened of? I'll ask that to guys. Which,
Hmm.
or let's say, I'll do a general. What are you least afraid of?
I remember when I was younger, my grandmother, bless her, was really, really afraid, Oscar, of thunder and lightning. You know,
Hmm.
because she was old and she got very, very nervous. So that was a fear that I remember. What about your grandparents? Did they have any like particular fears of any like dogs could be a common fear as well, for example.
Yes, I don't really remember my grandparents having any fears, but yes, I do remember a friend who was afraid of dogs. And to
Okay.
this day, you know, if I see someone who is afraid of dogs, I feel very bad for them because I can tell if you have a bad experience with a dog,
Yeah.
you're going to be afraid, but
Uh,
they just are so like, well, lovely. I don't know. I love them.
do you think?
Lawrence, I'm a
Oh, sorry.
clown in my life sometime. Okay, very good.
Sometimes with an S.
Sometimes. Good, plural. Yeah.
Oscar, do you think fears come from like personal experiences or from other people? You don't think that you just develop them naturally? Like it comes from an influence from another person. Like for example, my aunt was always afraid of bees, and I think she passed that fear on to me.
Mm.
Um, or insects in general growing.
Cockroaches, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's a really good question. I would say that it creates a large part of it because when you are
Yeah.
a child, you're taking all your learning from older people. So if an adult is like, "Oh, I'm afraid of bees," then the kid's going to be like, "Oh my goodness, I better be afraid of bees." Like, but some fears are just strange and they don't really like your fear of fish. For me, is not like a rational fear.
No, it's not.
But it has come from somewhere. Where has it come from? It's an interesting question.
Just came
Right,
from my
guys, what are you least afraid of? Everyone watching, got to tell us now. What are you least afraid of? Paul, what are you least afraid of?
Dogs. I love dogs.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Alexia, I'm least afraid of vampires. I'm least afraid of vampires. Yeah, good. Sorry, I'm least afraid of spiders.
Oh
Alessia,
God,
very good.
I get nervous around spiders.
Okay. Enza,
Have you
when
ever
I was
touched
a
a
child,
spider?
I was terrified of vampires. Fantastic sentence, Enza. Very good.
Have you ever touched a spider, Oscar?
Yes, I'm sure I've
Ugh,
touched one. Have you touched a spider?
not really. What's the feeling
Giovanni,
like?
great sentence. The thing is, Paul, I like spiders. I like spiders for the same reason you like lizards.
Yeah,
They eat
true.
flies. They eat mosquitoes. This is
Absolutely,
very
absolutely.
important to me. I hate mosquitoes and flies, so I do like spiders. Very good, guys.
It's
Thank you for
true.
commenting. Good stuff. Okay. Can't really do that. I wish you could do
No, it doesn't
this.
matter.
No.
There are other things to talk about.
Hmm.
Ooh. Well, maybe they can just comment on like maybe if they see the picture and then they can kind of use like so guys, it's a picture of so basically the video describes someone climbing a rock and he's very very high up and he has basically no protection. Okay, so I'll repeat that again. He is rock climbing and he has no protection, no harness to keep him safe. So he just climbs alone.
Yeah.
So
You know what that's called, Paul?
rock. No, I don't actually. Can you help us?
I think it's called free climbing.
Free climbing. That's it. Free climbing. Pretty scary, to be honest. I could see you
Yeah.
doing it, Oscar. I could. I certainly
No, you
think.
couldn't.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I'd say you're a
I'll do
natural
some
climber.
things.
Nice tall lad, like.
No, but yeah, like climbing is all about having strength in the right places. I don't think I do. Climbing without equipment, free climbing. Laurent, I'm afraid of rats. Perfect sentence. Good.
I
Points there. Very good.
don't mind rats.
Right.
They're okay.
Really? You're afraid of fish,
Yeah,
but not rats?
yeah, rats are grand.
Rats are grand. Very good. Um,
Spider
how would you
Man.
feel, guys, if you did this? If you climbed without equipment, if
He's
you free
nuts.
climbed, how would you feel? Paul, how would you feel if you did this?
I wouldn't do it, but if I had tried to even climb 1 or 2 meters, I would feel very, very nervous.
Yeah, very nervous.
And you,
Yeah.
Oscar?
Well, I think you would feel, or you would have a lot of adrenaline.
That's true.
So we'll say that I would have a lot of adrenaline.
I love Enza's example. Well done. It
Mhm.
says I would feel. She corrected herself as well. I would be. She corrected herself with the wood down there. So I would be paralyzed. Absolutely.
Mm,
That's a
fantastic.
fantastic adjective. Brilliant, Enza. Well done.
Yeah. So the full sentence would be I would be paralyzed
Yeah.
by fear.
Okay. And I like Giovanni. Giovanni Soto has an example here. I can't see it. He has a nice second conditional, Oscar.
Yeah.
He says, if I did this, so yeah, very good. Remember, just be careful of your punctuation, please. Capital letters. So if, okay, capital letter. If I, capital letter, did this, I would feel terrified. Very good. So using the second conditional to talk about improbable situations. Brilliant,
Very good.
Giovanni.
Maripa, I have to be very
Yeah.
concentrated. Yeah. Very good. We might say
Concentrated though.
I have I think you can say it,
You
but
see,
I have to
there's
be very focused for
yeah,
me.
but you see, a lot of people think like a lot of people have trouble. I remember when I was teaching my students in Spain and probably in Italy as well. In Spanish, you say estar enfocado. I don't know if the Italian is the same. And people get like, Oscar, in your honest opinion, what is the difference between focused and concentrated? Because concentrated, if I'm thinking of it as like an adjective, like if I'm
You're
thinking
thinking
of
of orange
aren't,
juice.
yeah, concentrated, which is true. But then I concentrate as a verb, like he seems focused. If you're looking at
Or
someone
yeah,
that is,
he concentrated on his job. I could
yeah,
see it as using it. Yeah, I have to be very focused or concentrated.
I would say determined would be similar
Alexia, I would
to.
feel on edge. Fantastic. Again, please, capital I.
Hmm.
I would feel on edge. Very good, Alexia. Points, points, points. I would stay. Okay, Laurent. So you've got the modal, I would. And the next is going to be the bare infinitive. No two. I would stay in my home. Yeah.
Or at home as well,
Yeah.
with preposition, with no
Yeah.
possessive adjective. I would stay at home or would stay in my home.
Or I would stay home. Home is a strange one. We don't really need prepositions sometimes, do we, Paul?
No, we don't. And when we use it with the verb go as well, like I'm going home.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would say in my house. We would use it with house.
Yeah. Okay, let's match the opposites, guys. Paul, can you read these or do you want me to?
Yeah, as I think I can see them. So we have on the left, I'll read Oscar, and then you can read on the right. Okay. So I have fearful, reckless, confident, strong, bold, brave. And can you read on
Okay.
the right, please?
Weak, fearless, careful,
Hmm.
afraid, cowardly, shy. Some great adjectives here that we use all the time in English. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Bold. How could we describe that to our audience, Oscar? Bold.
Hmm. I could give an example.
Yeah.
My friend is very bold.
Mm-hmm.
He climbed a mountain all on his own.
Okay. So kind of someone that is daring, perhaps?
Yeah, definitely.
Or yeah.
That was bold. Yeah, very good.
Sure.
Okay, guys. Giovanni, Alexia, Ricardo, Carlos, Maropa, Enza, and Laurent, your time to shine. You're going to match these opposites for us, okay?
If you can. I
Um,
mean, it's quite difficult, this one, actually.
well, they can give it a go. We'll help them, obviously. What
As I
about,
said, as I said, for me, I know that I sound annoying, but you see, there could be more than one possible answer,
yeah,
like, yeah, like
yeah.
bold and brave. For me, when you use that example, your friend climbed a mountain. Like he could be bold or he could be brave. You can
Oh,
use them as,
absolutely. They're synonyms, I think.
yeah,
So it's fine if they match synonyms to other synonyms. It's not a
yeah.
problem. All right, guys. What about fearful? Opposite of fearful.
Hmm.
Hmm. If I see, what am I afraid of? I think maybe no. I'm going to say big crowds don't really.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
afraid of them. They just
absolutely.
make me anxious. I think you know.
Yeah, more like annoying, pestering,
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like
perturbing.
perturbing. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess me and Paul are going to get all the points for doing these. Then, if you guys
Ah,
don't
no,
help,
they will tell us.
Laurent, fearful and careful,
Mm,
possibly could
yeah.
be.
Think of a word
Um,
like fear and fear. Mhm.
yeah. Okay,
Generally
so
speaking,
fearful, fearless.
very good. Enza, good.
Did you get it? Got it. Points for you, Enza.
Generally speaking, guys, when you see less as a suffix, uh, it means without. For example, careless without care.
Yeah. Reckless without wreck. Opposite of reckless, guys. Paul, have you ever been reckless?
Yeah, with my screen this morning, I was a bit reckless. The internet is my technology skills in general. I'm a bit
But
reckless.
how were you reckless?
Being a bit inappropriate, I would say.
A bit inappropriate, okay. Do you mean like you were kind of maybe gambling on the technology working?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. Very good. Giovanni, perfect. Careful. Nice.
It's good that we had your screen up and show, otherwise there would have been a bit of trouble. Thanks,
Yeah,
Oscar.
it was like the
You,
whole, it was
you
a very
rescued you rescued the lesson once again.
good. Confident. Guys, opposite of confident. Paul, are you a confident man?
I think I am. It depends on the situation, but when it comes to teaching and things like that, I believe I'm confident. What about you, Oscar? I think you are.
Yeah, I think if I feel comfortable and I
Mm-hmm.
feel relaxed, then usually I feel confident.
Mm-hmm.
But if I feel nervous or scared, then I will not feel confident.
And when you speak Italian, Oscar, are you confident?
No, I am
Yeah.
not confident
See, it
in my
depends.
Italian. No.
Mm-hmm.
One day.
One day,
Uh,
indeed.
they're matching it with afraid. Could be. It could be.
Yeah.
If I go to a party, I say, "Hello, everyone. It's me. It's Oscar. Oh, we're gonna have such a great time." I am confident. But if I go to a party and I just go to the side of the room, I don't really want to talk to anyone. I just want to sort of keep myself to myself. I am.
I
Paul,
think
there's
you
a
should.
point here if you get it.
I was just so impressed with your acting skills, mate. You should be in a movie.
Thank you.
Honestly, natural. Like that's an Oscar performance right there.
Oh, just
Confident. Honestly, in my opinion, Mariappa has already said it before me and Enza.
shy. Fantastic, guys. Points there. Points, points,
But
points.
Oscar, can I please have 1 point for my guess or no? Can I have one
Mm,
point?
I'll allow it. One
Yeah,
point.
go on. I'm a bit competitive, guys. I'd like to win, you know. I think Oscar deserves a point.
You're not.
Uh,
You're not going to win, Paul. I'm afraid. If you have that fear of losing, it's going to happen. Giovanni is the clear leader. He has a lot of points. Okay, opposite of
absolutely.
strong. Opposite of strong, guys. I'll give them 5 seconds for this one. 5, 4, 3. Okay, I think they would have got it, but it's a bit of a delay there. But yeah, strong, weak. Bold. Opposite
Yeah,
bold. Again, like you said, Paul, it could be both. I
yeah.
think they're both.
As I said, guys, there's no definitive, definitive explanation here. They can be similar in
Good, well
some
done.
ways.
Florian, hello, thank you for joining us. I'll give you your first point. You did get in there.
Where do you think Florian is from? I'd say Florian. No, just say Florian, Florence.
You think it's Florian's from Florence? Oh, could be.
I don't know. Just being my
Oscar's
spontaneous
acting
self.
skills good.
So, guys, tell us, please, are Oscar's acting skills good or are they reckless? Feel
Now,
free to comment. Feel free to
now
comment.
I am getting nervous. Okay,
Hello,
what
Florian from Leon. Welcome.
what are the most important qualities a person needs to overcome their fears? What's the best way to get over a fear? Let's ask them that. What
And
is the best?
Oscar, just to clarify in vocabulary, overcome and get over are basically the same, right? Like they're similar in their meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overcome, guys, is basically conquer. Okay, to conquer.
Conquer, I like that. Paul, what is the best way to conquer a fear?
I think by confronting it, By, for example, if you're afraid of fish, in my context, touch the fish. You know, touch it.
It's like a really, really, yeah.
Touch it.
We're like the worst life coaches ever. Guys, today we're going to be dealing with really difficult questions. If you're afraid of fish, guys, just touch it. Oh dear. Okay. What is the best way to get over a fear? Giovanni, self-confidence. Love it. Points for you, Giovanni. Yeah, very good.
Oh man, sorry.
Okay, guys. People who are afraid of spiders, if you're afraid of small spaces, if you're afraid of rats, how can you fight this fear? How can you beat this fear?
Touch
How
it.
can you get over this fear? What do you think, guys? Can you tell us? So, Paul, you recommend to fish. To touch it. Florin says, so you dislike the fish skin and you touch the fish. Paul, why don't you explain this?
So you dislike the fish skin and you touch the fish. What are we talking about here? No, Florian, I just don't like fish. I get nervous, but perhaps my solution is if you're afraid, just try and touch it or something, and maybe that might reduce the fear, although that might not work in my context. I still like going swimming, but if I see a fish like near me, then I get a bit nervous, you know? It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I know my fear is very, very irrational. Okay. I
To
like
be quiet.
Mariapas.
Yeah.
So read it, Oscar, please.
Yeah. To be quiet and breathe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
With an E. Breathe. BREATHE. Okay, so be quiet and breathe. Absolutely.
Yeah. Breathe is the noun.
I would say it would be better to maybe use the imperative structure, you know, like be quiet and breathe.
Yeah.
Or the object of the sentence as a gerund. Being quiet and breathing helps. These are other structures you guys can use as well.
Yeah. So to breathe and breath is the noun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Take a deep breath as the imperative form.
Deep breath. Very
Deep
good.
breath.
Giovanni, I have to go inside to close spaces alone. Okay, good. So to really, as Paul says, he said it perfectly, to confront your fear. Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys can also use a modal verb here, like of obligation, like you have to, you must, or you could. This will be relevant as well for your structures. Like you could touch a fish to conquer your fear with the as the result clause to or so that. I know it's a bit technical there, but to conquer your fear, you could touch a fish, or you must confront your fears so that you're not afraid, using that as a result clause or in order to.
We had a typo. You will not be afraid anymore.
I love it. You sound like Gandalf.
Afraid anymore. That's the first time anyone said that to me, Paul, but I will remember it forever. Thank you. Sound like Gandalf. Good day. It's been a good day.
I love this lesson.
Yeah, it's very good. Right. What do you think? We're going to ask the students to do this?
Yeah, like just if they can make a small story, and we can correct. Now, guys, we only have 6 minutes, so try your best to use just a past simple and while. So, Oscar, if you can read the instructions, please.
Yeah. Okay. So, tell a story about a time when you were afraid of something. Set the scene. Where were you? And what were you doing? What happened? Describe how you felt at the time. Did you overcome the fear? How? Use when to introduce the past simple and while to introduce the past continuous. Okay, there's a lot here. Why don't we give them an example?
I was just doing that. Yeah, I'm just going to type a story, Oscar. And maybe you
Lawrence,
can kind of
confront a
give.
fear. It's a battle. Okay, good. Right, remember, Laurent, please. So full sentences, so
Mhm.
capital letters. Confronting a fear is a battle. Maybe, okay. Confronting a fear is a battle. Very good, though. I like it. Yeah, we have to battle, we have to fight our fears. Great sentence, Lawrence. Points for you. Good stuff. Okay, cool. Right, guys. So we want you to now to give us a specific time when you were afraid in the past. No problem, Lawrence. No problem. Don't need to say sorry. If you had perfect English, you would probably be up here teaching it.
Yeah, it's grand. He's just showing a bit of manners, just being a bit of, you're being very polite. We appreciate it. No worries. Don't worry about it, mate. Life is grand.
Okay.
I'm trying to type in my example, Oscar, but my internet's fine. You can hear me, but it's just going. It's a bit slow today. I don't know what's going on.
When I was a child, Okay, good. Fantastic. Good sentence. Remember, the start of the sentence, capital letter at the start of the sentence. So, when I was a child. So, Florian, can you think of a time when you were a child that you were scared? Something spooked you, to be spooked. Giovanni, when I went inside the pyramid, I was having a panic attack. It's a great sentence. But you had to, so while I was what do you think on the use of when here, Paul?
When I was a child,
When I went inside the pyramid, I was having a panic attack.
yeah, because it's specific time. When I went inside the pyramid, I was having, or while I was inside.
Yeah, I
You
think
see,
while I was inside.
you know what though? It's not correct when it does say when is always used with the past continuous. Like when can also be used in certain contexts. Like when is generally more specific when we make questions. When I went inside the pyramid, I was having a panic attack. I suppose here, while, because it's used with the past continuous. Yeah, interesting.
But very
While
good,
I went
Giovanni. Good.
inside the pyramid, I was having a panic attack. I'd say it's fine.
Yeah, Maripa. Well, I'll give him a point then before I forget. Score leader there, Giovanni, way ahead. When I was a girl, I went to the beach with some friends. While we were swimming, we saw a very big Medusa. We were scared to be touched by it. Oh, that's so good, honestly, Maripa. Really, really good. Well
Scared
done.
to
Thank you
be
for writing that.
touched, ed
Yeah,
as a past participle.
yeah, to be touched. And Medusa.
When I was a girl, I went to the beach.
In English, jellyfish.
Yeah, we saw SAW.
Fantastic. I'm going to give you 2 points for that. I think that's really good. Right, Paul, you've given us a story.
Yes.
It was a beautiful sunny day.
Mm-hmm.
While I was sleeping on a boat, my dad was fishing. Suddenly, I heard a noise.
Mm-hmm.
It was a giant fish on the boat. I woke up and I haven't slept since.
No, guys, unfortunately not.
Okay, very good, Paul. I haven't slept since.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Oscar. Do I get 1 point?
I'll give you 1 point there. No
Yeah.
problem. Well done, Paul. Good use of
Yeah.
when and why.
So, guys, just
Enter. I'm afraid. Sorry.
no, I'm afraid of old age. So, guys, Just in my example, there was a beautiful sunny day while I was sleeping. Talks about the past continuous. Okay, suddenly, so when an action is quick and consecutive, we use the past simple. Okay. I woke up and I haven't slept since. So we just use a bit of present perfect. Yes, indeed, Florian, I have a trauma with fish. So, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for your contributions to today's lesson. And I leave Oscar to close off the lesson.
Yes. Lastly, Alexa, I was afraid while I was walking in the mountains and I met a snake. Mm, met is like, hello, oh, nice to meet you. Nice to
I,
meet you.
I saw.
Probably wouldn't meet a snake. I
I
saw a
saw.
snake. Yeah.
Mhm.
At the time, I was very scared and I ran away. Very good, Alexa. Very good. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for today.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Have a
for
great day.
participating. Thank you
Ciao.
for commentating. Giovanni, you are on the points. You are the leader. You have 9 points, Giovanni. Very good. Alexa, you have 6. Ricardo has 1. Carlos has 3. Maropa has 5. Enza has 5. Laurent has 3. Paul, you've got 2. And Florian,
Yay.
you've got 1. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Bye,
Good job,
guys.
guys. It was fun.
Bye. Well done.